Hi, it's Lori, and I wanted to share with you this fun technique. I accidentally ran across this on YouTube while I was looking at another video. Jennifer McGuire had done something very similar. So I used her technique using the Icraft Double-sided Adhesive sheets. These are 6x6 sheets, I believe. There's 5 in a pack, and they're double-sided. You peel off the backing on one side, reveal the sticky surface, and place that face down on a plain piece of white cardstock. Make sure it's adhered really well. The next thing I did was run that piece of cardstock through my Silhouette Cameo, where I cut out a butterfly shape. And you notice that's right where the adhesive is. Here I'm weeding out the butterfly. The next thing I'm going to do is peel off the other side of the adhesive backing so that the front of the butterfly will be sticky. You can see it is, the sticky side is up. Now I'm going to grab my stencil. I'm using a Heidi Swap 3-part stencil. It's got a positive, a negative, and a design. And I'm just using the design part of the stencil for this technique. And the first thing I'm going to do is use my Versamark and ink up the back side of the stencil. And the reason to do this is so that it will remove, the stencil will remove from that adhesive of the butterfly after I'm done with it, so that I can put the second color of glitter on it. You want to make sure your butterfly or whatever shape you're using is very flat, and that the stencil is adhered very well against the butterfly. You'll see later in the video I didn't I should have, at this point, stuck something over it and tried to push it down just a little bit more. I didn't. I had one problem area, but it's okay. It was going to be covered up, so I went with it. Here I'm just using some washi tape to adhere the butterfly and the stencil down to a piece of white card, or actually it's just white printer paper. I noticed there I made a bubble in the stencil, which isn't going to work, so I lifted that back up and put it back down so that it remained very flat. Again, making sure the stencil is stuck to the sticky side very well. Now I'm just adding glitter over the butterfly. I decided I'm going to use the packaging that the stencil came in to press the glitter down into the adhesive to make sure that it's stuck real well. I'm just going to pour off the excess glitter and keep that for another time. Again, I'm just pressing the glitter down into the adhesive, and I'm rubbing in a circular motion. Make sure that it is stuck really well. One thing about this, when it's done, the glitter really doesn't rub off in your hand at all. It sticks to that adhesive, so the recipient's not going to receive a bunch of glitter in their card. I saw a little spot that needed some coverage, so we added just a little bit more glitter. Now I'm just going to use a wet piece of paper towel that I misted lightly with water, and I'm just rubbing off the stencil so that when I lift up the stencil, none of that excess glitter that is stuck is going to get into the area that it's been resisted. You want to make sure you get all the excess glitter off that you can before you remove the washi tape and stencil. We're going to remove the washi tape. Now carefully remove the stencil. Even just like that, I think it's very cool. But you will see down in that bottom right side of the wing, I didn't have that stencil stuck down as well as I should have, and some of the glitter went underneath. I'm just going to go with it because it's going to be covered up anyway. But you want to make sure when you put that stencil down that it is stuck really well. Here we're just adding a second color of glitter, which is going to cover all those white areas that didn't get covered with the silver. And we're going to repeat the process. I'm just using a piece of copy paper to apply pressure to the glitter to make sure it's well adhered. Now I'm just going to use a wet paper towel again, or just damp paper towel, and you're going to wipe over the entire butterfly, and that will reveal all that loose pink that's setting on top of the silver will come off. Now you can really see the pattern. And I don't know if you can tell by the video, but it's really a gorgeous butterfly. Now all we got to do is assemble a card. Thanks for watching.